Well, here I am again, making another video. It's really windy today. Yeah, it was like burning hot here earlier, and now it's really windy and overcast. I'm about to get my second COVID shot of the Pfizer vaccination, vaccine, sorry. And so some people have asked me, why would I do this? There are those people who are suspicious that maybe the government is ingesting something into your arm or the mark of the beast or stuff like that. And the reason why I'm getting a vaccine is that because I meet people all the time. I meet so many different people from so many different places that it doesn't make any sense for me to go around and possibly either get sick or to be the source of contagion, and I don't want to do that. So it's actually about my commitment actually to when I want to be the salt, I want to be the light, I want to be the person who is a positive influence into people's lives and not a negative influence into people's lives. And so that made me go ahead and decide to get the vaccine. If you don't do that, that doesn't mean that you're not caring about people or anything like that. Obviously, this has become a personal choice. It shouldn't be politicized or anything, but it should be one of those things that you have to decide based on your own life. I mean, if you live pretty isolated or you don't meet that many different people from many different places, you may want to put it off, because you don't feel like you're at a risk. I personally, I wouldn't make that choice, but I can see why someone would make that choice. But um, I think it's also part of, um, as a Christian leader, I want to be an example of the things that I say and teach and preach. I don't want to say one thing and then live a different kind of way. And that means then for me at least, getting this vaccine was like really super important. So I'm here a little bit earlier. Here in Sweden, we have times we have to come in and sit around and wait, and yeah, we have to fill in a form and all kinds of things like that. Um, I'm gonna go and do my part soon when I get to go over there and grab the form and everything. So here, like in Sweden, everything is super organized. And I'm just closing up my backpack because so all kinds of thieves out here at Vaxalatoriet. Uh, and uh, so things are pretty organized, and there's no long line this time. When I took my first shot, there was this long, gigantic line all the way down the square here, and now it's not. So now it's all okay. Then the other thing is that yeah, I think they staggered it out like for the second shots, and there's probably like most people have gotten their first shot now, and so now it's probably a lot calmer when it comes to doing the second shot and everything. So um, but yeah, so that and this has very little to do with ministry, and except for the fact that um, I'm encouraging most people in our community to go ahead and get your two vaccinations. We have people in different age groups. We have people from different countries, different cultures, and so it just makes sense for those of us in the core group to go and get vaccinated also. And we're all looking forward to that because we want to be able to continue to meet. We want to be able to have fellowship again, and it's really hard for the smaller churches, um, which are probably more built on that personal communication, personal fellowship, and then when you can't meet with people and stuff like that, it's kind of the digital just doesn't work as well. Uh, that's just gonna say that. Even though I'm constantly trying to make videos and put videos out, um, and it's it's better than what it used to be like. So when I was a young kid, um, just think like you'd have to call someone on the telephone. Like it wasn't possible to make videos, and you could maybe make a movie and have that processed and sent overseas, and that would just take weeks. I can make a video in the morning and in the afternoon, have put it up on YouTube. If I'm fast enough, or at least by the next day. So so that's one thing that that we can think about. Um, that we're not saying that video or the digital thing is a replacement for meeting people personally, but it does convey information, and it does it still keeps people more connected now than it used to be. All right, I think my time's almost. Oh, someone's at the table, so I can't go over there yet. So you have to, I guess I have to go pick up a copy of a. Uh, so it's a table where you have to um, spray your hands, and then it's probably a little form you have to fill out about your health and everything, how you're doing. It's probably some kind of survey or something like that. Who knows? I'm gonna wait for this person over here to get done, and then when they're done with the at their table, then I can go and get my copy of the form and fill it in, and yeah. So you guys can hang. I guess until I get to go inside the door, I guess you can't follow along. In that case. So it's been a couple of weeks now since I made the last video, and that is because it's just been hot. I've been really tired. I haven't had a lot of time to get to it. Um, so here it is. So now I'm here. Yeah, and so it's oops. And so now I have to fill this in, fill this out. Uh, looks like this. So it's not. so it's not any long thing. It's just asking. Let's see. So you put your name, you put your personal number on here. Um, if you had any allergic reactions when you've been at the hospital, are you pregnant? I should put yes because I'm so fat and overweight. I should just put that I'm pregnant and see what they say. And that would just bring, that's another video about just this whole inability to be able to tell the truth about things because people don't want to accept that there is an objective truth. And if I define myself as a pregnant person, then maybe I'm pregnant. And so no one can tell me I'm not pregnant because even though it's impossible for me to be pregnant, I mean, you get the whole thing. And it's not to start any kind of controversy. It's just that I believe in objective truth. And I think that some things are just true and some things are just not. And we have to be able to tell the difference between things that are true and not true. Otherwise, it makes things really difficult. Okay. Well, I'll just put that down here so I can get done with it later. Um, but we've started meeting. So since I made the last group of videos, we meet outside. This summer, the weather's been extremely warm and sunny. After May, May was really colder than what it normally is. So none of my vegetables were growing in May, but June, so everything's kind of at the same level of growth, unfortunately. It's not staggered like I normally like to do. I like to be harvesting things every week. And so we have different vegetables that are ready to harvest and to do stuff with. And now I'm going to end up with a lot of stuff that's ready at the same time. But can't control the weather. Uh, but to, um, but to, yeah, since the last videos, then what we've done is that we've been meeting outside, just outside the church that we rent. And that's been really nice. We haven't had a large groups of people. Not everyone's come back yet. Some people are waiting for their second vaccine still, even though we're meeting outside and having social distancing while we're outside. But that's just the way it is. And so, but it's been really nice weather. Everyone's just been helping out and everything, and so it's been really good. I found a job on the Sundays, substituting. I can't remember what it's called. We call it a vicariate, and it's like having like a substitute teacher. So I'm a substitute priest. So it just means during the summertime, because in Sweden everyone wants to get off, everyone wants to take their vacation in July. So the majority of people in this country are on summer vacation, during the month of July, or June, July, beginning maybe of August or stuff like that. And so that means that this summer, since I don't have a permanent job, then I'm working every single Sunday in another parish outside of town, about an hour's drive from our house. Um, yeah, and so that's what I'm doing to try to make a little bit of extra money. Uh, Also, to just keep myself just leading services and everything. I think it's important. Uh, and so, yeah, and so, but it's been really nice because after that, a lot of Sundays I don't have a long day on Sunday, which means I can still come back and participate in the service for cross culture. And that's just has been nice. It's been nice to just laugh and talk and to just see people and have that physical reaction. We've had some new people come to the church, and that's been really great. um, just to see different people coming up. That just gives us that hope that God has this purpose for us, and to be this place that's just it's easy to come to. We're not so member. I can't remember what the word is now in English, but yeah, we want to take care of our members. We want to make sure our members are growing and are encouraged, but we're not like looking inward at our bellies and producing this sort of tight fellowship that it's hard for people to come into. We want to have create a community and a culture where members are part of something, but it's always room for another person. There's never that sense of no, but it's so nice now. We don't want anyone else to come in and destroy it. That's for me. That's not church. That's not what Christ calls us to be. And so yeah, so that's that. Well, the wind is blowing, as you can hear it in the microphone. There's people around me, and the line is starting to form. So I need to get in there so I can get my shot done. And I will probably see you after I've gotten my shot and tell you how I feel. So for right now, yeah, second COVID shot. Um, Thank you for praying for us. Those of you who have been praying for us, and just that God would keep sending, new people, and that the old people would come back. That after, that God would, not let people stay isolated and fear. We have a vaccine. It's possible for people to get vaccinated and to be able to come back and to meet with people. We're hoping that the Delta variation is something that, like they said, that Pfizer takes care of that. I sure hope so. I don't want to get COVID again. It really did suck. Okay, it was horrible. But anyway, but that's just that. But I really want to thank everyone for praying for us. And as you're considering, um, being a part of our ministry, supporting this ministry, then I'm hoping that you will do that. And who knows? Maybe someday we'll meet. I have a plan on next year of being able to come, especially visiting the churches that have been partnering with us, to come and just spend a few days and to pray with you and to thank you very much, and maybe even bring back some information, maybe some people from our team, from our church, who can come out with me, so you can meet and alive the people that you're helping um, in this church ministry that we're doing here in Uppsala, Sweden. So that's yeah. So that's that. So thanks a lot, everyone. Let your life be used by God to bless other people, and to be blessed by someone. Look for opportunities to do good. Look for opportunities to lift someone up. Sometimes it's just saying a hello, hi, how are you doing? You look like you need some help. Can I help you? And giving people a little bit of your time can make a really big difference as people are looking for truth. They're looking for salvation. They're looking for meaning with life. We know that Jesus is that meaning with life. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for being here with us. I got to go back in. This is Big House up here. This is where we have our concerts and everything at. And this is where I'm also going to get my shot. All right. Take care, everyone. See you later. And don't forget to press the like button, okay? And don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to show this off to your friends, okay? Take care. Bye.